So, boys and girls, can you guess what I'm drawing today? You guessed it wrong. I'm drawing a portrait yet again. You can find a video of this portrait. I'll add a video card at the top of this video. Alright, let's get started with this new portrait. So, for today's video, I'm not drawing an only headshot. Today, I'm drawing the entire bust. Alright, bust is where you draw up to the chest. Even though I haven't completely drawn the chest, that is the breast. Okay, I'll just say it. But here you can see I'm drawing hands. You guys thought I couldn't draw hands. You are wrong. I could draw hands. I was just lazy, and that's why I wasn't drawing the hands. So don't underestimate me, and also don't overestimate me. Spoiler alert, even today my paper couldn't handle my artistic prowess. That's why my paper almost started to tearing up. But I still finished the artwork. It looked good, alright? I'll just say it looked good. Not great, but good. It could have been worse, but it didn't because I managed to keep it together, alright? Now for the hair, I'll be using a kind of pinkish red color. The overall color of the hair is red, but I won't start with red. It's called layering, baby. We'll layer different shades and then eventually we'll get the red color. That's how we do it. That's how we layer it. This is a pro tip for all of you. I'm somewhat of a tips and tricks channel myself, so learn from me. I'm learning, we learn together. That's how we do it. Now we keep layering the shit out of this entire artwork. I'll just keep layering and layering, and make sure don't use too much saturated or loaded colors. If we use too much of a loaded color, you can't layer it, and if you do, they will just look muddy. I was not trying to make this artwork muddy, so I made sure that I don't use a too much saturated or loaded color. By loaded, I mean the amount of color that is loaded in the tip of the marker. Alright, so that's what I'm trying to say. Get it? If you don't get it, even I don't get it, but that's how it is. Holy yap, I need to say something because you guys might get bored, and I don't want you all to get bored and click away from my video. That's what is my goal, so please be patient with me. Now once I was done layering the pink color on the hair, I started using not red color. This is not red color. You can see it looks like red color, but it is not. It is somewhat of a pinkish red, but not entirely red. I'll add the red color later in this video, but not now. We have to be patient, alright? And you can see that I am layering so many colors. That's why my paper starts to tearing up. And that's why every single time when I start drawing, I have to keep my drawings out in the sun so that they could dry up like some kind of underwear or something. But that's how it is. I have to do it like that because I don't have a blow dryer, because I don't have long hair. As you can see in the video at the intro, I don't have long hair, so I don't need a blow dryer, but I have to buy one. Now I'll add a kind of orange color to the skin so that they look vibrant, and it is to indicate that there is shadows, and when there is shadows or contact between two body parts, the colors appear warm. Now for the shirt was kind of lavender pinkish color. It was not entirely lavender or pink, it was sort of white, but I don't have that color, so I just used a mixture of skin tone and pink color. Now I'm coloring the eyes. The reference had blue eyes, but I thought I'll give violet, or you could say purple. I like purple colors. As you can see in my channel, my thumbnails are purple, my profile is purple. Now I'll color the hair. Here I'm using the red color finally, and once I start using the red color, the paper gets way too wet and it starts tearing up, but you won't see it because I'm good at hiding that. But if you could see it, props to you. Now I let my artwork dry in the sun because it was getting way too wet and I couldn't use colors on them because it was starting to tear up. But it didn't help because once I started putting colors, the paper started bleeding once again. Can't help it. I guess I need to buy a higher GSM paper. I guess I'll buy 300 GSM paper next time, but not now. First I have to finish my 200 GSM notebook, then I'm buying a 300 GSM one, because I'm stingy as hell. I ain't spending a lot of money on these things. I could still make artwork in this 200 GSM paper. And by the way, 200 GSM paper is also expensive, alright? So I'm not spending a lot of money on paper only because my skills are not there yet. So I'll have to be cheap with it. So now that I'm done with the coloring part, I'll use a white gel pen to draw the highlights. Hope you guys like this video. Please consider subscribing to my channel and comment something so that YouTube could see my subscribers are engaging with me, and it keeps me motivated so that I could post video every single day.